On his very first day of college, the 7-year-old boy immediately became the star of his class. He was the only one who could understand the physics professor's lectures, and soon his classmates were all copying his homework. But his brilliant mind attracted dangerous attention. One day, a struggling student grabbed a globe and hurled it into the air. It struck the boy squarely on the forehead. The female professor rushed over in panic. Not long ago, another genius student of hers had suffered a head injury and was never the same again. Fortunately, Jimmy woke up with his intelligence intact. However, he felt incredibly isolated. He had no friends here, and many students whispered about him behind his back. The next day, Eddie, the boy who had hit him with the globe, came to apologize. Eddie's friendly gesture made Jimmy incredibly happy. They spent the day playing piano together, riding bikes, climbing trees, and finally shooting pool in the basement rec room. The games quickly brought them closer, and Jimmy innocently believed he had made his first real friend. What Jimmy didn't understand was that adults play by different rules. On the third day, Jimmy showed up at Eddie's dorm room carrying a pool cue, only to find Eddie in an intimate moment with his girlfriend. Jimmy awkwardly backed out of the doorway. Eddie followed him to explain, "Look, I'm not a kid. I enjoy hanging out with you, but I can't play with you every day." Only then did Jimmy finally understand Eddie had only spent time with him out of guilt. They weren't really friends. Jimmy immediately sank into despair. Though his mind was as mature as an adult's, everyone still treated him like a child. That night, he woke up from a nightmare, desperately missing his mom. He rushed to the common room to call her, but heard the laughter of children on the other end of the line. Since Jimmy had left to attend college with the professor, his lonely mother had taken a job as a nanny for a wealthy family. She was busy taking care of their children and had little time for Jimmy. The next day, she sent him a photo of herself with the wealthy family. Looking at the picture, Jimmy finally realized that choosing to leave his mother had been the biggest mistake of his life.